I'll tell you, I do have to find my camera, though. It's someplace around.
I put it right there.
Oh, good.
Here, this book.
But of course, my family didn't get there. I got a lot of family down here, you know. Oh. So anyhow, we thought, well, we'll have some friends and the rest of the family here. Because my family's going to be here.
It's going to be great.
Anyhow. But they didn't. My two granddaughters made that party up north.
This was the wedding party.
This is all of
And our granddaughters made this money tree up, and we celebrated up in July with people up there as our friends at the senior citizen hall. And we brought it down and redid it here because the vase it was in had a gold. So I sprayed the vase gold. And Sarah redid it again, and I think it looks lovely.
It's beautiful.
50 in once, and then wherever the silver things are, those are silver dollars.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, let's go.
Just fill these little ones. Put them here. Now, these are big ones. These right here. Yeah.
And when you look at the money tree, you can see our pictures there. And they're getting their lunch and all that lined up. Oh.
Hi, Elmer. Congratulations.
I remember you. Great. And just make yourself at home and visit. That's better.
But I think
Just make yourself at home and I got you Stop just a minute before you go, if you'd like to eat. I want you to stay and visit as long as you want, just so we clean. Are they going to have euchre tonight?
No, we're not.
no. I checked that out.
No? No euchre?
No.
Then you can stay a little longer than what was on there. And visit.
Why would you say that?
50 years ago yesterday,
Victor. In here.
that's all right. He's been married longer than I have. I'm going to talk a minute. 50 years ago yesterday, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we were married in the First Methodist Church of Appleton, Wisconsin. It was set on Christmas Day because I was teaching school over near Minneapolis, St. Paul, and I got so lonely, and I had no car. In the middle of October, I started to hitchhike to Appleton. And when I went on my way, I got as far as Altoona, which is before Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And nobody picked me up. So I went to the railroad station and I got on what they call it, you're not familiar, but it's the slowest train in God's green earth. And it's called the Sioux Line, S-O-O-L-I-N-E. And I got to the Sioux Line and I got off at Nina, and she and her folks came and picked me up. And I said, it can't go on this way. I said, we got to get married. Not that we have to, but we got to.
Like the difference.
So she said, well, when do you want to get married? And I said, well, the only time I could get married is through on my vacation from school. I was teaching school. I said, how about Christmas Day? She didn't know. That way I'd never forget to give a present. Anyway, oh yeah, that's what I gave her. Anyway, we got married, and when we got married, she wasn't going to get married because her mother came to the church before 4. I was there with the best man before 4, and her mother said, I left her at home because they were going to that next day take us. They had gotten a farm wagon. And they had a Packard car, and they had put a hitch on it, and they were going to take us back up to Clear Lake, Wisconsin, which is, if you look at a map, right on the other, above Hudson, and Hudson's right on the side of Minneapolis, St. Paul. And they were going to go there. Guess what happened? While we were starting in the church, well, first of all, let me tell you, she wasn't going to get married. And you know why? Everything that she had was packed. Everything I had was packed. A little furniture that wasn't much was packed. Do you remember how you got married, how little you had? Okay. Everything was packed. And at Christmas Eve, we exchanged presents, had a good time. Her grandma and grandpa were there, my folks were there, my grandma, all of it. And the wedding party was there. And we exchanged presents, and she had bought herself a new bra. Something new. Her wedding party gave her a blue Playtex girdle. Something blue. You remember those things, Playtex girdle? Okay. Anyway, she couldn't find the new bra. And she wasn't going to get married. So our mother said, I don't know if she'll come or not. Well, she got there, and I discovered afterwards that it was not the new bra. She had to go down to that beautiful home, and down, she kept in a double-car garage. They had a rag bag, and she picked out the not the raggeds, but one of them she had discarded. And so that was a real old something old. And something new we never did find. But we got married 50 years ago at 4 o'clock. Then, while we were in church, it started to snow. We had the reception in the church and the dinner at my house. And the picture of the cake, there are pictures here. Now, if you look closely on that, you should be able to recognize, and maybe you won't, one of them in the park here, well, is on that picture. That's my sister, who was one of the wedding party. And she has, so you can identify her today in the picture. She's wearing I had a little corsage made for her. And her brother, who has had heart surgery and isn't feeling well, but I have a corsage for him, and he'll be coming later, and he was in the wedding party. And those are two of our wedding parties, which is unusual to have. And it snowed and snowed. We were supposed to go the next morning up to Clear Lake, and her dad was going to pull us, which is a tremendous job. All roads were blocked for 3 days. Talk about honeymoon! You want to tell him anything, dear?
Well, we probably have the weirdest marriage on record. But all was a lot of fun.
We're so glad to have all of you here. We want you to stay. On this side is my family, and I'd like you to meet them. These are the two little Indians from northern Michigan, Upper Peninsula. This is Dougie, and this is Paul. And they're my daughter and son-in-law's children, and my daughter and son-in-law are Mr. and Mrs. Billy and Lynn Burke. And here is my son Paul, his wife Diane, my older granddaughter, and my younger granddaughter. They're both college students. And they're here from Iron Mountain, Michigan, where they're really work in Iron Mountain, but they live on the address of Crystal Falls. And they're in Iron County. And the kids go 20 miles from their house every day by bus and back again. They go 20 miles the other way to Iron Mountain to work. So you can imagine the confusion that goes on when things go on. Now, this is Florence and Bill Brinkman, my brother and sister and brother-in-law. And this is their granddaughter, and the others will be coming.
My son, my daughter-in-law, and my other granddaughter will be here with her girlfriend.
Yeah, and so they'll be coming.
My son, too. Yeah.
And I thank you and my wife thank you for coming. And we enjoy your friendship immensely. And there's no place more better to enjoy it than Poinsettia Park. Oh, just a minute. Here she is. Come on in. Come on in. This is Sarah's mother's old friend. And her name is Ida Corker. And she's come with her companion that takes her around in that. And is our friend for over 40 years. Yeah. Here comes the rest of the relatives on my white side. Okay. Hi. Come on in. Come on in and sit down. I'm introducing people. All right. This is from Punta Gorda. This is Grandma Dolan. And my niece is mother-in-law. And it's from Punta Gorda. And my nephew's wife, Maria Stevens. And they're from Miami. Right. And of course you know these people. You want to sit a second? Are the rest coming, Maria? Okay. Oh, I have my niece will be coming in. It takes her a long while. She has multiple sclerosis. She's a year older than my son was. She's about 49. My son, you know, who died 3 years ago. Was born almost 11 months later. And it takes her a long while to get it. But when she comes in, her name is Ann Dolan, and she's our niece, and that's who we go visit when we go to Punta Gorda. Hi, Jules. I'm just telling them about us getting married, and as soon as I shut up, they're going to go get something to eat. All right, you go see. And when they come in, the man, her husband's name is Robert Dolan, her name is Ann Dolan. I don't know, did your mother and dad come? Okay. Her mother and dad come from Miami. And Bobby is Robert, her husband. Okay. Now, the table is set. The only grace I'm going to say is God bless all of us in the coming year. And bless your food for about to eat. Amen. Go ahead and help yourself. Please.
Very nice. Very nice.
We went north, by the way, we went north for the summer, and our children here put on a lovely party for us. And that's the
Happy anniversary, you two.
It was July 27th, and we had about 200 of Niagara, Wisconsin. And they put on one. Now we got a bag, and we're putting this on, except we're doing it. My wife has worked herself to the wall.
Come on. Here, I want you to meet my friend Shirley.
And this is Maria's parents from Miami. We went to visit her. There's Maria. Hi. Hey guys. Why don't we have? Oh, get the food in there for Bruce. Everybody else. I don't
Hard to be happy with your mouth. Perhaps not the best time to take a picture. Hi, girl.
You remember me? I got the real familiar. You and I had a real nice visit. Yeah. Oh, I remember Rochester, you
over there, they're making more punch, there's coffee and ice tea. Mine, this summer put on the same thing you're at today. Yeah. They put it up on the 27th of July, sent out invites for everybody for my and wife's golden wedding anniversary. They didn't tell them that it's Christmas Day. And all of them came to people, then I got up and said, you're 6 months early, but I'll think of you. And if you would like, this is a book that a dear friend of ours, a teacher, I was a teacher, and he came there, and his wife, he became blind, and his wife became a photographer, and she took all these pictures of that celebration and gave us the book. And if you would like to see that, I think what I'll do, how will I do? I don't know what I'll do. Get down here and let it go around as much. You know, you've got all the time in the world. There's no rush to go anywhere. You had your big stuff last night. So Dave, I went and listen, I bought $50 worth of fruit. I went all the way and got strawberries for you. So don't let them sit and go to waste. Please eat them. And we got lots of stuff with punch. This is my favorite recipe. I made it up today.
Your grandsons like it too.
I'll tell you what it is. It's citrus punch. Half a gallon of it. It's a half a liter of ginger ale. And it's orange syrup. And if you want the recipe, you got it. But look at the book before you go. Look at the book. And you'll enjoy it. and then our granddaughters will dish it up, and you will get wedding cake for dessert. And there was 100 cups of coffee, and I know there aren't 100 people here. So be sure you drink coffee.
Yeah, I think just refilled them too, so the coffee's fresh. That's about all.
We want to read something.
This is the Married Couple of the Year Award for a truly outstanding couple on their anniversary. Anniversary Award. This document comes to declare that Elmer and Sarah are quite a pair. For holding on and hanging in through highs and lows, through thick and thin. From fitness fads or diet trends, nutty in-laws, that's us, for freaky friends, which is also us. In light of all the class they've shown, for all the ways their love has grown, now let us proudly proclaim that Elmer and Sarah have been named by everyone who holds them dear, us again, the Married Couple of the Year. And it's signed, Department of Marital Bliss, Burke, Paul and Diane Schabo. And they're cutters. Okay.
Only kidding.
Oh, here. And a picture of
I'd say get their good side, but I'm not sure.
Will you look over here?
Dad? Dad?
Stay that way. Make sure you get the okay. Yeah, there. Will you look?
Wait a minute, let me come over with it.
50 years ago, we did it in this way. And this was in my folks' home. And by the way, my dad was in the grocery meat market. He was a wonderful butcher. And one of the bakeries that he gave all his bakery trade to was called Hoffman's Bakery. And it was their wedding gift to us, this cake. So the cake is from Hoffman's Bakery.
I want everybody here to know that Elmer's mother and dad were married 63 years. And Florence came over yesterday with a darling cream and sugar that his mother gave to us from her golden wedding anniversary.
I had a Grandpa Schabo and Grandma Schabo who had a golden wedding anniversary. My folks have had a golden wedding anniversary, and they lived 63 years together. And my mother's 91 right now, and she lives in Appleton in the Franciscan extended care home there. And we celebrated our 50th. And the oldest daughter of my Grandma and Grandpa Schabo also was married 50 years, and Ida. But you know, it's an occasion to be married 50 years. And God blesses you very much to do it. I really believe it. Okay, the girls will bring you your... We got a number of them in here that have been married 50 years. I don't know if you remember, but a few years back when my wife was Marguerite's vice president, Marguerite couldn't come down. My wife planned it, and we held and honored 50 years. Who did we honor? Are they here, any of you? There they are. These are all married over 50 years. repeat, 56. And what? Who else? 29. Oh, you're way behind. 54 for Ruth and Matt. 53 for George and Bush. 51 over here. Any more? Next month is Johnny Mary. What's the date? The 19th of January. Miami, Sunday? Sunday there was 35 here. All right. Sarah wants to say something. Sarah's going to tell you something.
This is Kelly.
Let him put in a lot of loving care choosing this decoration for the cake last summer. Gave us to us.
And there was a 50. Oh, it's on our page. Right. Oh, here. This 50, my sister kept when my mother and dad had their 50th. And at the party up north, she put it on here. And this was given to my Diane's Paul's in-laws. And they gave us this candelabra for it. It was a 50th on. And so this 50th was at my mother and dad's 50th. You know, little sentiment never goes in. Now, somebody had something over here I missed. You were? How did you stand it?
Okay.
Now they'll bring your cake.
I'm getting paid really good for that.
Yes. And he missed him and the president of the club. Oh, and he got it, huh? He got it. That's a little. And the president of the club.
Yeah, the princess got away. He gets me to climb up this tree once in a while. I think those grapefruit are check it out.
Wait a minute, you have to say something. Talk.
Hi. I got a cure for you people at home who are sitting on TV. Watch more of it.
What is the time about?
They just put that stuff on the floor, remember? That rock, they just put that rock stuff on. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
It was fun and nice.
And I want to thank you for taking the pictures.